Anna here and welcome back to my channel. So today we are decorating an apartment, and this apartment here is located in the uptown from San Myshuno, and it's the 1010 Alto Apartments. You can see the address in the upper left corner of the screen or also in the description box. I will also not link it, I will write it down there if you want to see it there, I don't know. Yeah, so the apartment here is for a really big family, and to be exact for 8 Sims. So there are 2 parents and 2 teenagers, 2 kids and 2 toddlers. I didn't include any pets. I did place down a little hemi, actually, like a hamster, but not real pets because not real, a hamster is a real pet, but no cats or dogs because there was if you can only have 8 Sims in your game in one household normally if you don't use any mods for that, and therefore I decided to not include any pets. So yeah, but of course there is plenty of space here so if you want to have some pets, then you just feel free to add them, because yeah. So this apartment took quite some time to build. I think it took me 4 hours if I'm not mistaken, and that is actually quite a long time, I don't know, for me at least. But this apartment is super huge. You can see here, I'm starting off with the kitchen and the living and dining area, and everything is just one big room, and I really like how open this looks. And yeah, I think the family can have a really good time here with just relaxing together. And yeah, so since there are so many kids living here in this apartment, I also included a lot of toys everywhere, and there's just a lot of activity for them to do as well. I even included this tent from Dream Home Decorator here in the living room, and there's a dollhouse, which I didn't even size down because that's what I normally do, because those things are huge, but I didn't have to do that because I had space and I was trying to fill up the space, so therefore I didn't size it down. Yeah, but here is the kitchen, and yeah, it's open, and I've added this kitchen island, which I absolutely loved. I don't know, kitchen islands are something I really I wish I would have in real life, because those things are beautiful. And yeah, so I used a lot from Dream Home Decorator here. Yeah, the counters and the cabinets are from that pack, and also the stove and the how do you say that? The stove and the other thing on top of the stove, or oven. No, wait. The stove and the oven are from that pack. Now I got it, yeah, because you can place them separately, and yeah, that's something I really wanted to try out, because I haven't used them that often, because normally, I don't know, it feels weird when you don't have the stove and the oven in the same space, in the same place, for me at least, so that's why I just never use those two, because you can't use them at the same tile, because then it won't be functional. But yeah, so I just decided to separate those two here like that, and I think it looks pretty nice. And I also used a lot of colors in that apartment, and I really enjoyed that because I really like playing around with different color schemes and everything. So I'm really happy how it turned out, actually. It's really nice. And I was missing that apartment for my save file, because actually, if you're new here to the channel, or if you haven't watched all of my videos or anything, I don't know, I'm doing a save file at the moment, or I'm trying to, I'm not trying, I am doing a save file. It will just take it will take some time until it's finished, but San Myshuno is actually one of the worlds which is the most done, I would say. And that is strange, because San Myshuno has so many apartments and is such a huge world, actually, or not huge, but there are so many different lots you can build on. And yeah, or not lots, it's more apartments, but you get the point, probably, hopefully, yeah. Yeah, and San Moschino is pretty far done, and this apartment here was still missing. I think most of the apartments that I'm still missing are just really big apartments. Yeah, because they tend to take up a lot of time, and yeah, I'm more of a builder for tiny builds and everything, and yeah, I think all of the 64 by 64 lots are still missing as well, but at one point I will build there and do something with them, because yeah, sometimes you need to get out of your comfort zone and also do a bigger build maybe. So that's, yeah, I'm gonna do that at one point. Yeah, but I'm still not like planning on releasing the save file soon, because there's still so much stuff missing, and yeah, I don't want to, like, I feel uncomfortable like releasing a half done save file, but I know that's something I probably have to do, because otherwise you know, it will be ready in like 2 years if I don't do that, because, or at least 2 like at least 2 years, because it takes such a long time to furnish every lot and everything. Or not 2 years, but I don't know. I'm trying to build a lot for my save file also, but yeah, I'm not always in the mood to do that, because, like, for example, all the autumn builds, or not all, but I only did one recently, but there's another one coming soon, which is also fall themed, and those, for example, I cannot like really include in my save file, because that would, I don't know, it wouldn't fit. Yeah, but anyways, I decorated the whole living area already, and here is the dining area, and I decided to add this. Yeah, I already missed that word last time. I did a voiceover and then someone actually told me how it's called and I forgot about that. I'm sorry, but hopefully I will remember next time. I will look it up, this word. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And yeah, so here you can see the tent from Dream Home Decorator, which is pretty big, but I had the space here. And you can see I also included a chess table, because I had the space and yeah, just needed to fill up that space. And now I'm taking care of the lamps, and I'm using the ones from Dream Home Decorator, I think everywhere in this house, like, yeah, everywhere. Yeah, so here is a little laundry room, or I am not sure how you would call this room. It's more like a storage and laundry room, like something like both on the same time. So yeah, I just used some laundry day items and also this storage unit, which came with, I think it's, how's that pack called, like the one with the restaurants, Dine Out, yes, I placed that here. And also some vacuumer from Bust the Dust, because I never use them and I always forget that they exist, but I thought they would look really suiting here, so I decided to add them as well. Yeah. So nothing too special about this room. Also, I did not include all of the bathrooms and the hallways that I decorated, because there are, let me think, there are like 1, 2, 3, 4 bathrooms, five bathrooms in total, and yeah, they all look pretty similar, so I just included one. I hope you don't mind too much about that, but if you stick around until the screenshots, you will see every detail, all the bathrooms and all the hallways. But I just think that bathrooms and hallways are not that interesting to watch, especially if it's like, I don't know, all the bathrooms, they look pretty much the same. I use the same items and, you know, yeah. But anyways, here is a little like lounge area. I'm not sure how to call that, but I included a fireplace here, and there is an aquarium and just another seating area and a bookshelf, so your Sims, they can probably read something here and just, I don't know, get cozy here on those couches, or on this couch, because I think it looked comfortable here. And yeah, I also cut out some of the cluttering process, as you can see here right now, for example, because I don't know, it took such a long time sometimes to clutter up things, and therefore I just decided to cut that out, because I don't want this video to be like super long. So yeah, I hope it's okay for you. But here is the bathroom, and yeah, you can see I'm using those it's a cabinet from Parenthood, I think. I don't know, but yeah, I'm using, I think this color scheme here I'm using in all the bathrooms, with those things here from Parenthood, and also the counters, which are from Dream Home Decorator. Yeah, I use them everywhere. And this bathroom here has a shower top combo, but the other bathrooms, I think, I don't know, but it's a good mixture between showers and bathtubs. But I think all the bathrooms who have a bathtub also have a shower as well. So all the bathrooms have something where your Sims can like get clean and get their hygiene up. Yeah. So here is the first room that we are decorating, and I actually created a family for this house because yeah, it's for my save file as well, and I need to do a family for them anyway. And I just thought, okay, I'm gonna do a family now because I was in the mood for that. And yeah, so I just thought it's easier for that like that, because then I can customize the bedrooms a little bit more and also tell you a little bit what kind of family I had in mind who lives here. So this room is for the teenage daughter, and she is really into fashion and into like dancing, and she's like one of the, I don't know, she's just really, she enjoys the uptown living, I don't know, vibe. And she just really likes fashion and is really, she wants to be like really famous and hang out with a lot of friends and just have a lot of friends in general. And yeah, that's just the basic, like the vibe I was going for in this bedroom here. And I actually really like how it turned out. I like the color scheme and all the little details that I added. I don't know, I think it's a really nice bedroom. And I think that's probably the bedroom where I would want to live if I would live in that apartment. Yeah. So you can see I used the Dream Home Decorator storage things, like, yeah, like the modular furniture with those hanging pieces, the hanging clothes. And also I used this Nifty knitting couch. I'm using that pretty often in this build, I think. Like at least the armchairs from that pack, but in yellow. But here in this room I decided to use it in pink because the whole room has some kind of pink theme to it, I think. Yeah, so yeah, that's why I added that here, just because I thought it suited and looked nice there. And I've added those like pictures above it with those fairy lights. They are from, how's that pack called again? The kids room stuff pack. Yes, exactly. And here I'm creating a little desk area, and yeah, I decided to use this hallway table, which came with Dream Home Decorator, and I sized down a table where I placed on the laptop, and like that your Sims can still use everything, but you can just change the area where they work on, you know, you don't have to use one of the desk or one of the big tables. You can just customize it a little bit easier like that, and I think that's quite nice and looks better, definitely. So yeah. And I also added this corkboard, I think it's called, and I'm gonna add some postcards to that later on. And yeah, there's also a little stereo, and that's it for the room, I think. There's not too much going on here, I think. Yeah, and I decided to place down a double bed here in case she wants to have some visitors, or I don't know. It's just easier, like nicer, I think, to have a big bed. I don't know, when I was a teenager, I was really happy that I was able to get a bigger bed because my childhood bed was really small. I'm a small person, so it's not too bad, but yeah. So anyways, here is the next room, and that room is for one of the kids, and he is really into sports. And yeah, I placed down a lot of sport-related items. I think also a punching bag and a football, but I think, at least for the punching bag is not functional for kids. They cannot use it. But it's just, I thought it's a nice decorational piece here, and if the kid grows up, he can use it. So yeah, here it is. Yeah, so he can still use it, but only when he grows up. But it's a nice decoration piece, I think, so it's okay. And I also gave him this Parenthood table. Is it from Parenthood? No, I don't know. I think it's Get Together, like the play table, you know, for the kids where they can, Don't Wake the Llama, that's how it's called. Don't Wake the Llama, where they can play this, which is basically just a Jenga version of The Sims, but yeah. And I also gave him this science table, and there are so many different items here, and there are really a lot of activities for all of the kids and all of the Sims here on this whole lot there. I included a lot, actually, yeah. And there, yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna add some more posters, and just decorate everything a little bit more. And I'm also really happy that I got to use this rug, which is from Parenthood. You cannot see it right now, but if I move the camera a little bit, you will be able to see it again. And yeah, so the rug is from Parenthood. It's just a different swatch than the normal one. And I don't know, sometimes those rug swatches, I don't see them, all of them. And so I just forget that they exist. But I think this rug was just perfect for this room. And it also kind of gave me like an idea what kind of color scheme I want to use here, especially because the bed is, it was Parenthood, but it's now base game because they included that, I think, with the bunk bed update. And there are also some basketballs on that bed sheet on the covers there. And yeah, it was bright orange, so I decided to go with that kind of color scheme here. And here I'm cluttering up that desk a little bit more so that the kid can do some homework here. And I think that's it for this room, and then we should go on to the toddler's room. Yes, exactly, here we are. And I decided to give like both toddlers one room so that they share a room, and I also thought that they might be twins. That would be kind of cute, but of course they don't have to be twins. They can also just share a room like that. They don't have to be twins for that. Yeah, I just thought it's nicer that way, and I had a lot of fun decorating this room actually, because I think it's one of my most favorite rooms from the whole house here, or apartment, because it looks really cute and all the colors. And yeah, the rugs that I'm using are from the Toddler stuff pack, and also it's an item which I basically never use because it's just, I don't know, it always like escapes my memory, and I don't know, I just don't think about them. And also I'm using those curtains all over the whole apartment. They are from City Living, I think, yes. And I also included those lamps, and I'm pretty sure I've added them to every kid, like to every kid's bed and also toddler's bed, because I think that's easier for gameplay to add them so that your Sims, the kids don't wake up in the middle of the night. And I think that can be quite stressful if you want to play here, especially if you have a household of 8 Sims and then your kids wake up in the middle of the night. I think that would be a little bit annoying, because then, yeah, I don't know, 8 Sims is a lot to handle at the same time. And yeah, so I'm just decorating everything a little bit more. And oh yeah, now I'm adding some train wagons? Is that how you call them? I'm not sure. Yeah, just on the floor to make it look like they played with that. And yeah, now we are going on to the parents' bedroom. And yeah, it's also a little bit colorful, but not too much. And it also looks pretty clean, I would say. So it's not too cluttered, but I still like it anyway. So I think it turned out really nicely. And I decided to give them a yoga mat, because I thought the mom of all of the kids here, she's really into yoga and does a lot of yoga and also like wellness stuff. I don't know, maybe she goes to the spa a couple of times a month or a week, or I don't know. I mean, they live here in the uptown from San Myshuno, so they probably have a lot of money, so she will be able to go to the spa as often as she wants, maybe. And yeah, so I thought she's really into yoga, so that's why I've added this yoga mat here. But if you don't like it, you can just delete that. But I just think it's a nice idea since we got the update from the spa day pack. And yeah, also one thing, I really wanted to build a spa with that new update, with the refresh. But I have to say, I struggled so much trying to build something like that, because first, I don't think I've ever been to a spa. And that's because I'm just not the kind of person who enjoys going to spas. I don't know, it's just not for me. Also, I don't really like swimming in pools and stuff like that. It's just not for me. And therefore, I really struggled building stuff like that because I just never go there. And yeah, so I really wanted to build that, but I just couldn't figure it out. So there won't be a dedicated build to that new refresh, because I know that I ask you on the community tab what you want to see, and yeah, just wanted to mention that it was just not possible for me. I tried it out, but it it didn't work. It just looked weird, yeah. But anyways, here's the bedroom for the teenage boy, and I thought that he is just really into business and he really wants to, is like job orientated, and yeah, it's just, I don't know, he probably spends his time on his computer, and either like he is like playing some video games or he is just working on some business stuff because he really wants to be successful in his life, and yeah, maybe be a little bit more like his dad, because his dad is also really into business and is working in that kind of career. At least that's what I thought. So yeah, and here we are coming on to the last bedroom, I think already. Yes, it's the last bedroom. And this one is for one of the kids. And this bedroom here, I built it I think like 2 times, and I bulldozed it again. Or not bulldozed it, but I like deleted all of the items because I was not happy with it, and I don't know, like somehow the shape of that room is so weird that it made it really difficult for me to decorate it. And yeah, so I thought that she is really into animals and really wants to live on a farm someday, and yeah, just really enjoys having animals and likes them and everything. So that's why I also decided to give her a hamster here. And there's also an aquarium in that house here, in that room here as well. And one thing that was super annoying here, this window bug, because yeah, here where I placed down the desk, there's actually a window behind it, but there's a bug which makes you like, that's why you cannot see it here, and that was just super annoying. I hate this. This bug is just, I mean, if it happens in houses or anything like that, in normal builds, you can just click on the window and it will appear again. But in apartments, it's not possible. And yeah, that was super annoying. But that's just how it is. But like, if you download this apartment, then it will be there, the window. Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, if you place it in this correct location, actually only. And yeah. And if you want to, you can also download this apartment from the gallery. If I haven't mentioned that yet. Yeah, so you just need to make sure to place it exactly in this house here, in this lot. And I feel like my voice is going like a little bit, my voice is leaving me, but we're almost at the end, so it's not too long. It's just 2 offices which are missing. Yeah, I decided to include 2 offices here. Offices? Is that the right term? Is that the plural of office? I'm not sure. Yeah, but I also decided to add a lot of skill building items here. So you can see I added this basket from Nifty knitting here, and I'm also going to give them an easel here in this room and a bookshelf as well. I think so, at least. I'm not too sure. I hope so. Or not, I don't hope so, but I think I did, yeah. Yeah. And what next? Yeah, my voice is really... Oh my god. Yeah, anyways. So, yeah, here's the easel. Yeah, and here's also the bookshelf that I've added. And I'm also gonna add a stereo here as well, so that the sim maybe can listen to some music while they are drawing something nice. And then we are coming on to the other office. Yes, and here I decided to give them a piano and also some more bookshelves. So we are, I think, almost at the end now. So if you want to see all the bathrooms and all the hallways, just stick around for the screenshots if you want to. And yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed watching this speed build of this apartment. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up, because that would really help me out. And you can also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. That would also be really much appreciated. And you can download the build from the gallery. My ID is sunnysimsieyt. I saved it as a room there, so you can just place it here in this 1010 Alto Apartments apartment. You just need to bulldoze the apartment before and delete everything, and then you can place down the apartment here. And also, if you want to have tray files, you can find them on my Patreon. The link to that is in the description box. And so, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!